Hey, Algebra 2, this is day 5 of our NTI days. So this is for March the 24th. And today, if you're doing the paper packets, it's going to be another day of working on what we did yesterday. So that's finding the X and the Y intercepts. So the X and Y intercepts, I've done an example like number 10. If you want the exact step-by-step, you can go watch yesterday's video. It's the same concept. So again, if you want the X intercept, you're going to let the Y equal 0. When we look for the y-intercept, we're going to let the x be 0. So you keep the same equation, and then whichever intercept, the other letter becomes 0. So I put a 0 for y, and then I just solve. So that's 0 equals x plus 12 minus my 12. So my x-intercept is at negative 12. Y-intercept, I just put a 0 in for the x. So then that gave me 6y equals 12 divided by 6, so y equals 2. So again, this is just like yesterday. If you want the slowed down version, just go watch yesterday's video. But that's all you're going to do is some more practice with this. For some reason, people have quite a issue. Now, again, like yesterday, you can also use Desmos.com, and we can just go in here and type it in. So that was 6y. Let me see, 6y equals, and then x plus 12. And then you're looking for the x and y intercept. So where does it touch? The y is easy to see. So that one's at 2. And then the x intercept, where does it touch the x-axis? You got to scroll, but right there at negative 12. Okay? So you can also graph it and find it that way. If you graph it, I do ask that you write graphed on Desmos so I know like how you actually solve it. If you are doing Delta Math for today, Delta Math is strictly focusing on finding the y-intercept or y-coordinate only. So that's like half of the other problems because you all really focused on the x-intercept yesterday. So find the y-coordinates of, and then it gives you the function. Again, f of x is just a fancy way of saying y. So I know if I'm trying to find the y-coordinate, then what letter will be 0 or what variable? Of course, the opposite. So we're going to let the x variable be 0. So if I come in here, I've got negative 2, 0. 4 times 0 plus 5. And then 5 times 0 plus 5. Okay? And then I can simply come in here and simplify everything out. Negative 2 times 0 is 0. 4 times 0 is 0 plus 5. So that's just 5. And then 5 times 0 is 0 plus 5. So that's simplified down, but again, if you look, I still have 0 times. So when zeros times anything, it's just going to be 0. So the y-intercept is actually going to be at the origin at 0. Okay, so for y-coordinates, I can do that here, or like earlier, I can come up here and simply type it in. So I can type in that exact same problem that's right here. It's just instead of f of x, I would probably put y equals, and then I would just type it in. Okay, you're looking for where does it touch the y-axis. That's the y-coordinate. And then the second assignment that you all have today on Delta Math is to find the real solutions for f of x equals 0. So they're going to give you the graph. When it asks you for real solutions, remember, solutions, roots, zeros are all the same thing, and those are all the x-intercepts. So all it's asking you to find in this assignment or this task is to find the x-intercepts. So where does this graph touch all of the x-axes at? Well, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it touches at negative 7. It touches at negative 2, and it touches at 1, 2, 3, positive 4. So those are my real solutions. It's the x-intercepts is all you've got to count, okay? So again, we're just looking x only on that assignment. All right, you got this, but if you need me, I'm here, so just let me know. Bye.